Hello, welcome to another weekly procedure, and today we're going to look on how you can apply for older persons grant in Kenya. Down here we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, where we have given you detailed information on how to go about the application process. Additionally, on the right hand side of our screen we have included a select language option, by which you can select a language which you easily comprehend, and by choosing that language, all the information on our wiki procedure website page will be translated to the language of your choice. For example, I have chosen Swahili, and what this has done, this has translated all the information on the wiki procedure website page, and all has been translated to Swahili, and I can easily revert back to English by clicking English once again. Additionally, we've included external links to other websites where you can visit and get more information about the older persons grant, and more information about social protection endeavors in Kenya, social welfare endeavors in Kenya. So check the external links out so you can get more information of the application process, on how you can get the older persons grant. So we are going to go through the application process as we move on with our presentation today. But before we move on, I will urge you to go ahead and click the subscribe button and click the like button on this video, on our wiki procedure website YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button so you can get notifications once we upload more videos on our channel. So welcome to our presentation today, and the list of items which we are going to cover in this session include the need for older persons grant, the eligibility criteria, the required documents while making the applications, steps to follow while making the applications, the fees, validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we might find relevant that may help us to make the applications for the older people grant. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. So need for the older persons grant. The Older Persons Grant program is known as the Older Persons Cash Transfer or Inua Jamii Cash Transfer Program in Kenya, and this is an initiative by the government of Kenya under the Ministry of East Africa Community, Labor and Social Protection that seeks to provide cash transfers to elderly persons above the age of 70 to enable them to live a more dignified lifestyle. So in Kenya, the Older Persons Grant is also known as the Older Persons Cash Transfer or Inua Jamii Cash Transfer program in Kenya. So the eligibility criteria is as follows. Is that for you to be eligible for the Older Persons Grant or the Older Persons Cash Transfer, you're supposed to be a Kenyan citizen, 70 years or above, and above. You should not be receiving any pension, and you should not be enrolled in any other cash transfer program. And additionally, you're supposed to be residing in a particular location for more than 1 year, and once you have resided in that location for more than 1 year, you'll be able to apply to receive a grant in that location which you're residing. The required documents is that you need to provide your national identity card and your bank account number. The application can only be done in person, and the steps to make your application is as follows. First of all, you're supposed to visit your local district social development officer in your district office to apply for the Older Persons Grant or Inua Jamii Cash Transfer Program, and there you'll be given an application form by the social development officer to fill. And the application form is not available online, and you can only get it in your nearest district social development office. After you be given the form, you're required to fill it, and you also be required to provide your national identity card, a copy of it, so as to prove your age and place of residence. Note that the cash transfer is only available for Kenyan citizens above the age of 70 years. So after submission of your application, your application period, your biodata will be captured for vetting, for a vetting process to begin. And after your biodata has been captured, and during the vetting period, the applicant will have to go through a community validation exercise before the first payment cycle has been done. So after you have gone through the community validation exercise and they have validated that you are a member of that community, you'll be then be told or be required to open a bank account with the payment service providers. And we have 4 payment service providers, who are the Kenya Commercial Bank, Equity Bank, Cooperative Bank, and Post Bank. And you're supposed to open a bank account with either of those 4 banks, and whichever you find more convenient for you or easy for you to work with. And this the funds are usually dispersed in either of these 4 banks. So you can open an account in any of these 4 banks and submit your bank account number to the social development office. So after submission of your application and all the required documents and lapse of the vetting period, which is usually 3 months, you receive your first payment of Kenya shillings 2,000 per month. And usually the payment is made after 2 months, so you'll be receiving payment after every 2 months of Kenya shillings 4,000. And this is usually through your payment service provider, so you'll be paid through either of these 4 banks depending on where on which you open your bank account with. So the registration is done for free. The validity period is that the registration is valid until the elder is deceased, and the grant will lapse when you either pass away, if you are admitted into a state institution, maybe a correctional facility or a mental institution, if you do not claim for 3 months, 3 consecutive months, if you don't make a claim of the older person's grant, your registration will be deemed invalid. Or if you are absent from the country, also the validity of the registration will be deemed invalid. And the processing time usually takes a process of the registration time. Application period takes a process of 3 months, and after that you'll be receiving your cash after every 2 months. The contact and office locations are as follows: the Ministry of Labor, Social Security and Services. Their offices are located in NSSF buildings in Nairobi, and you can visit them through their website of www.labor.go.ke, or you can even visit any Huduma center near you, so for you to get more information on how to make this application. Other information is that the Inua Jamii Cash Transfer Program comes with a free medical cover through the NHIF program, the National Hospital Security Fund, and enrollment is done electronically, so that the biodata of the beneficiary can be captured in a biodata system. And you have already mentioned that the registrations come with a free NHIF cover. So thank you for watching our presentation today. As you can see, the application is pretty straightforward and pretty easy. All you need is just your national identity card and a bank account number, which you can open with either of these 4 banks: Kenya Commercial Bank, Equity Bank, Cooperative Bank, or the Post Bank, who are the payment service providers of the Inua Jamii Cash Transfer Program. So the application is pretty straightforward. If you are a Kenyan of 70 years and above, not receiving any pension, not enrolled in any cash transfer program, and residing in a particular area for more than 1 year, you are eligible to apply. Application is free of charge, and application or registration comes with a medical cover with the NHIF program. So thank you for watching. Once again, I urge you to go and click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, hit the like button, and so you can get more notifications when we upload new videos on our Wikiprocedure YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your application for you to get the older persons grant or the older persons cash transfer in Kenya. So thank you for watching. All the best.